What's going on, guys? Joe Rosner here with the Just Keep Reaching Daily episode 22.
You ain't messing with the flow, you ain't messing with my vision. Messing with the money, you ain't messing with decisions. Yeah, you messing with the team, then you messing with the squad. Mess with one of us, you be messing with them all. Yeah. Staying up late, making it right, living it up to my name. Focus on doing it better. You just be doing the same, you doing it lame. I'm doing like everything changed. Forget all the money, forget all the fame. I still would've done it if they would've played all of the music I make every day. Like whoa, crazy the way the world goes. Blind when you look at it close. Zoom out when you viewing the picture. Perspective is all that we know.
Yeah, but that's huge. You want to know why? Because multiple people created an extra $1,000 in just 3 days. Because I always like to use the term like you're either growing or you're dying. There's no in between. Like there's just not, right? I mean, I know a lot of people talk about balance and like all of this stuff, but in reality, I don't ever think anybody really has 100% balance, because something is always going to need something, right? Whether it's your relationship or your business. Now, can you work in and out, and can you hustle at all of them? Absolutely. But I don't consider that necessarily balanced, because some days your relationship is, or say your relationship is on point, but then your business takes a dip, right? Or vice versa. Or say like now something like me and my family, or you and your family, something happens there. You know what I mean? So you're always doing this thing. But the one thing that we do have total control over is what we focus on, and in committing to, making sure that we're going to do better every day, right? Because otherwise, that's when we start telling ourselves, and there's a lot of naysayers out there for every type of thing that's going on. You can't surround yourself by them, and you can't even listen to it. Because the moment that puts a little bit of self-doubt or a little bit of doubt in anything, and then you're not 100% committed, and then that's when people do this, right? And then they start thinking to themselves, the grass is greener on the other side. Your net worth can only grow as far as your network, right? So people say it like that, and some people can understand it, but I want to explain it a different way, and to make it a little bit more relatable, because this is a really common issue with a lot of people that I don't think that they understand, and I think it might open like a broader thinking process here. The celebrities are giving value to tens of millions of people a year, right? So that's where your income matches the value you have placed on other people that you put out. So that's where it kind of goes hand in hand with your network is as high as your net worth, right? And so then I relate that back to, making sure that we're showing up every day and doing like that kind of stuff, because at the end of the day, even though right now may be good, it doesn't mean tomorrow is going to be. It doesn't mean next month is going to be, right? That's part of being growth minded, is always wanting to move forward little by little, never staying stagnant, right? Because once again, that's us. We're basically dying. We're just accepting life as it is, and not necessarily trying to do anything to better ourselves or better anybody else at the same time. They all struggled the first couple of days, like trying to create content. But the reason why they struggled wasn't that the content was hard to create, was that they were making it hard to create because of the fear of it actually being something good, or somebody else thinking it was good, or that.
Hair. Nice beer. Yeah, walk all over your brother.
Tell her.
Fine, go sit in your stroller.
Whoa!
You can get a turn.
Woo! Yeah! Shaking like a Polaroid picture.
Putting in the aggressor. Putting in the aggressor.
Oh, come on. Come on. Here. Ready?
Make him stand on the backside.
Come on, bro. Hop on it, dude. Hop on it. Thing's dirty and dusty. Look at that. We're coloring as we ride. Look at excuses. Everybody's got them. You want to know what you need to do? You need to triple it, baby. Just triple it. Aim high. You're either growing or you're detracting. There's no in between. If you're just doing this, it's just like your heartbeat. You're dead. Think about it, right? When you go into a store, they don't just say, oh, guess what? This is the only thing we have. You're exactly right, right? It comes down to the belief in yourself that you're able to do it. If you don't believe in yourself, you're gonna throw that idea right out the window, right? Because you know you're like, oh shit, but what if they don't want to continue with me? In my head, I'm like, that's not even an option. Like I would over service and over deliver them so much that it wouldn't even be an issue. Offer value, get them in on something, over deliver the shit out of them, and always deliver on the promise you made. And the whole balance thing, I love that because I'm like, man, if somebody's got true balance, let me know who they are, right? Let me know who they are because when you have business, wife, or kids, like all three of those things, something is always off balance a little bit somewhere at some point because you got a lot of stuff going on. I know I shy a lot of people away with some of my content, like when I'm like, fuck the excuses or whatever, like that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's the truth. Like it's who I am. It's, you know what I mean? Only because I've been at a very, very low point. I've been at a low point a few times in my life, right? And I've made it to where I am, not by saying like, hey, I just wanna live in the moment right now. I'm enjoying like where I'm currently at. I would never be where I'm at. Anybody that owns a business needs to have a growth mind. Now, that's not balanced, right? Because that's not growth. And a lot of people think that they can start, and this is a trend now, and you've probably seen this with a lot of entrepreneurs or online coaches or online whatever, right? They're making less than what they're making at their job, and they quit their job to make less money just to say they own their own business. Why would you do that? And then not like it and then be comfortable, you know what I mean, at that level, but still complain that it's not quite working. Say like you set your goal, like say this year you got enough to leave your job, right? And you hit that number. If you keep your goal at that, are you really going to be happy? Absolutely not. But most people that actually go into it, this is why I say 90% of people won't make it. Is because most people will say, oh, I'm making same as much, but I'm doing it from home, so that's a win, right? So I'll just keep my goal and I'll just keep doing this. Okay, what if something happens? You never know, right? I mean, Toys R Us, iHeartRadio, right? Next year and a half, I guarantee you something's gonna happen in the economy. It may not affect us like big time, but I think it'll still affect us. Because guess what everybody does when stuff like that happens? They're like a butthole. Right? They go into like this small, like I need to save. Because we all have shitty weeks. You have shitty weeks. I have shitty weeks. Like no matter what level I'm at, I'm still always right. Because when my income drops 20K, I'm like, shit, that hurts. But I can focus on it and be like, okay, let's sell the printer. Let's, you know what I mean? Let's not do anything, do anything else. Like let's just do that. Or I can say, all right, I need to message, a few people and try to sell something today and make that 20K back. Right? That's where people are messing up. Or they hit that, and not only are they focusing on that other stuff, Then they get curious. And they say, oh shit, what is so-and-so doing? They look like they're doing good. Oh, that must be the way to do it. Come on, man. Like, you're going to grow because you get it and because you apply it, right? In your understanding, and you believe in yourself first. Now, I used to not. When I started my consulting business, $1,200.
Yeah.
At that time, that's what I had to do to get my foot in the door, to know that long term down the road, I could gain more, right? It would come back tenfold because I was giving more than I took, right? Then what happened? Instantly skyrocketed. Why? Because I gave so much and I provided so much value, people see it. And that's why your network is going to be your net worth, 100%, right? Tony Robbins is a teacher. Why isn't he making $40,000 a year?
Teaches millions.
Millions of people, right? The average teacher, 150 people, maybe 150 students or whatever. So think about it like that. The more you give, the more value you can add to the most amount of people, you'll always win. If that value is huge and your group is big. But people are too afraid to give because they're like, I don't want to give all my information out. I don't want to give all my information out. Why?
Yeah.
So you're gonna what? Detract and think about what you shouldn't be doing instead of thinking about what you should be doing.
Yeah.
It's like expenses, right? People focus on expenses, people focus on debt. Is that gonna solve the problem? Hell no. What is? Income. Helping more people into the business. Instead of focusing on what's in your business that has to go, focus on getting more business into your business. What does that relate to? Follow up. Leads, phone calls, messaging people, following up with people, right? Following up with people. Why do I say that? Because it's where we spend 90% of our time. Every single day. That's the foundation. So when people say I haven't given anything, I'm giving you everything.
Yeah.
Why do you guys gotta fuck with me 24/7? I can't get away from the camera.
I'll be 33 in a couple of months. Isn't that insane? But yet, I still feel like I'm 21. Strong like bull, sucker.
Hey, babe.
What?
Do normal 32-year-olds have that much hair loss?
No, because those bitches are scared to work.
Big up the people in the area. Still living like that. No, we don't die. Yes, we multiply. Anyone press will hear the fine lady sing. You ain't nothing but
Focused on doing it better. You just be doing the same, you doing it lame. I'm doing like everything changed. Forget all the money, forget all the fame. I still would've done it if they would've played all of the music I make every day. Like whoa, crazy the way the world goes. Blind when you look at it close. Zoom out when you viewing the picture. Perspective is all that we know. I'm all on my zone, I'm all on my own.